Okay, for this technology, I am utilizing Brainscape for my app. This is an adaptive flashcard app. Many students that join our program often come through after sort of sailing through high school. They've not ever really learned how to study. There's never been a reason for them to have to study. But when they entered into our program, we throw so much information at them. It's all new and it's all kind of difficult. So they really struggle. We've been looking for ways to try to, I don't know, increase their deeper learning, to try to not make it feel so overwhelming. By introducing this type of adaptive flashcard app early on in the program, we can implement what they call spaced repetition. That spaced repetition means that if the student doesn't understand the information, it goes over that information more often. If it's something that they really understand, it's only going to touch on that every so often. So they're really getting the information they need more often in this study flashcard session than what they don't really need. This encourages a deeper learning. The underlying purpose is to formulate learning in such a way that the student can recall that learned information even months out from when they learned it. This ensures a better understanding of the information for longer term. So again, they're getting that patient care course in the very beginning of their 2-year program. They have to remember that stuff throughout the entire program and then recall all the information for the registry exam. So again, this would be really helpful to our learners who have not really learned to study. Audience for this, again, is going to be the first and second year students of the radiologic technology program. Let's look at the app real quick. So up here, you've got My Classes, Find Flashcards, Make Flashcards. It explains here why it works. Again, that adaptive flashcard and spaced repetition explains that a little bit further. But if I wanted to find flashcards, all I would need to do is come up here and type in patient care. And then what that does is bring up lots of different options for me to look into. In scrolling through these, I had liked this first patient care one better. It talks about patient information, patient transfer, contrast studies, which is a lot of the things that we are going over in my course already. You can, of course, make your own flashcards if you would like. So let's go to My Classes. Inside My Classes, again, is that patient care that was already prepared. They've got lots of different levels, lots of different stacks that you can go through and assign to your students. If you find the one is really helpful, again, you're going to click on that and then share it. You would share it to your class by using an email or a link. And then, of course, I have created an HCC patient care sort of class, and I can create a new deck with the information that I want them to know from me. The ISTE standards that I'm going to use for this are 3.2E, Share Lessons Learned, Best Practices, Challenge, and the Impact of Learning with Technology with other educational leaders who want to learn from this work. So I would like to implement this in their very first semester, share this information with my peers and coworkers, and see if that makes an indent, makes a difference in their learning long term. The next ISTE that we would like to do is use technology, 2.5A, use technology to create, adapt, and personalize learning experiences that foster independent learning and accommodate learner differences and needs. So again, this is adjustable to your student learners. If they know the information, it's not going to go over it as often. If they struggle with it, it's going to repeat it more often. So a very interesting app, something I will definitely be using.